Good morning. I hope you all are well. I thought it would be a really fun idea to film my day today because I'm currently on a weekend out. Basically, I'm hoping to make an actual routine of this. So as many of you know, in September I'm going to be going to Pakistan on the trip of a lifetime, and it's going to involve a whole lot of hiking. And although I feel like I am pretty fit for hiking, I would like to be a lot fitter. I want to be as fit as a fiddle by the time I get to Pakistan and just be able to like bound up the mountain. So basically I need to do as much training as I possibly can to prepare me for that trip. It's currently April, so I do still have a fair amount of time. So this weekend I have brought myself to the Peak District to go hiking, which is, it's only about 3 hours away from my house, which is not too bad. I'm actually going to be meeting up with my friend Emily, who lives in Nottingham, so that'll be the first place that I need to go to. But that's why I've got it really early in the morning, at least really early for me. It's 7 AM right now, and I'm just about to put on my deodorant, but before I do, I want to tell you about it because it's super, super cool. So the brand is called Native, and they are actually sponsoring a part of today's video, so thank you, Native.
Native deodorants are paraben, sulfate and aluminium free. They're also vegan and cruelty free. And now with the same original non-sticky and quick drying formula, Native now comes in completely plastic free packaging. It's made from paperboard, and Native is committed to sourcing from responsibly managed forests. They have already sold over 500,000 units of plastic-free products, which has saved 48,000 pounds of plastic from being manufactured.
And perhaps my favourite thing of all is it comes in so many delicious flavours. So I've got here coconut and vanilla, lilac and white tea, and lavender and rose. Really, really nice. Today I'm going to go for the coconut and vanilla, and oh, I probably should have shaved my armpits yesterday, but I didn't, so hey ho. And you know what lastly is also an amazing thing about these is that they're not actually liquids, which means that you can take them as hand luggage on the plane and you don't have to worry about it counting towards your liquids, which is amazing.
Native offers free shipping to the US and also ships to the UK, Australia, Canada and these other countries as well. 3 plastic-free deodorants are normally $39, but if you use my link and code BBananas, you'll get them for $29, which is 25% off.
It's quite fitting because it's actually Earth Month in April, and I'm definitely getting out properly into the earth of the Peak District today. And it's really nice to know that I'm just going to be kept feeling super fresh all day. As for my hiking outfit, I did plan this last night. So on the bottom layer, I've just got a Gymshark sports bra. I've got my Fabletics black leggings. I'm going to wear, this is a Lululemon t-shirt. And I think I'm going to tuck it in, you know, for extra insulation. It's a beautiful sunny day today, but it is cold outside, so we're going to try and be as insulated as possible. There we go. Then I have a Nike Dry Fit, like, kind of running base layer, which is not my base layer, but these are super, super comfy, and I really like the colour of this one. And then basically for most of the hike, I think I'm just going to have my Kathmandu light puffer jacket over the top, but I will be packing just another hoodie in my bag for extra warmth, because I think once I start moving, I'm going to get quite warm, but I will want this for when we stop for lunch. As for socks, I've got some brand new smart wool ones, which I'm going to be wearing. These are like the highest quality socks for hiking. I'm going to show you in a little bit my new hiking boots, and I want to make sure that my feet just have the best protection possible. I will eventually practice hiking with a big backpack, but I'm not going to do that this weekend, so I'm just going to bring my Tropic Feel foldable backpack. I chose this one today because it is water resistant, just in case we get caught out in the rain. Hopefully we won't. So at the bottom of here, I'm going to put my rain jacket, which is in the car. I need to go get that. I will also put this extra jacket, put my Native deodorant in there to keep topped up along the way. I've got some wet ones, antibacterial wipes, and I'm putting in here my new Compeed blister stick. These are absolutely incredible if you start to get blisters, because it literally just makes the skin so slippery, so there's no rubbing whatsoever. Now I'm hoping that I won't need to use this today with my new hiking boots, but I've never worn them on a hike before, so I don't know. So it's good just to bring this. I'm bringing my portable charger, I'm bringing some gloves, and we are going to be stopping at a supermarket on the way to the Peak District to buy like snacks and things for our lunch. So let's go.
Good morning, Emily. You ready for a day of hiking? Yee! We've come to a co-op in a little town called Clowden, which is along the way, to get our snacks and lunch for the day. I think I want this aisle. The hike itself is only like 3 hours, so we may be done before lunchtime. So we don't need like a full lunch, but I still would quite like some significant snacks. I got a spinach and pine nut pasta. I got some squares, salt and vinegar, classic. I got a banana, and I got some fizzy laces, and I got a bottle of water. So there we go. I do feel quite happy with that little selection, and we are going to stop off at a Costa. We're going to stop at a Costa services on the M1 along the way. So the drive to the Peak District should be about an hour and a half. Oh no, it's closed. Well, they just walked away with some coffees. Yeah. Were they from McDonald's? Do you reckon McDonald's coffee is all right? Oh, Krispy Kremes. There's a machine. Start using the machine. I feel like this is like the heart of the Peak District, isn't it? The absolute heart. Okay, so we've made it to Barber Booth car park in the Peak District. It's about 9:20 a.m. in the morning, and the car park is absolutely full. I mean, it is a Sunday morning and it's quite sunny, which is nice and perhaps understandable as to why it's so busy, but I'm glad we got here when we did. I downloaded an app called All Trails, and I actually paid for the premium membership. It's something like £30 a year, so that I could download the maps offline. And the one that we are doing is called Kinder Scout via Clowden Clough or Clowden Clough. I don't exactly. How do you think you say it, Emily? Do you think Clough? I reckon Clough. Yeah. It could be Clough. And it is rated as hard. Now we've gone for hard because I don't know. Maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves. We seem to think that it's not going to be that hard. It's 9 kilometers, so that's good. It shouldn't take us more than maybe 4 hours. It's a loop trail located near Hope, like in the Hope Valley, but it's not actually in the Hope Valley. There's an elevation gain of 408 meters, and to be honest, it just sounds really, really good. Some people have like written reviews about the hike saying incredible views, even managed to dip in the water, but this route is hard. It's a scramble up and at some points almost vertical. I'm very fit, but I had to sit down. However, it's worth it, but I would make sure it's been dry before taking this route up, as some of it was mud/rocks, which I imagine would be hell in the wet. Amazing though, loved it. Luckily, it has been dry recently. Someone says tough, someone says great route, following the river up the hills. A lot of people have said like it's really fun because you get to do like a scramble, but it is hard work. But I think that sounds fun. And one review that I read yesterday, which really, really made me laugh. I did it in reverse until 6 kilometers. Then I faced many problems related to climbing. It is easier to climb but harder to get down, especially with raining weather and dark night time. It was muddy and I can't see anything. So this person did the hike at night time in the dark and then complained that they couldn't see anything. I mean, some people. And then they said, so I decided to go all the way back. Please take it seriously and don't do my mistakes. They still rated it 5 stars though. Anyway, I'm really excited, and for the very first time I'm wearing my new hiking boots, which are from Mindel. Do you like them? They're super, super, super comfy, so I wore them around the house for a couple of days just to make sure that they didn't niggle me in any ways. So hopefully they're okay. I do have my blister sticks just in case. You ready, Emily? Let's go. You reckon we are going up that one?
I think yeah.
There you go. Clowden Clough. Beautiful. So we're following along this river up here.
We're 2 kilometres in and we've already done over 150 metres of elevation gain, and I've already had to strip off my jacket. You get very warm very quickly. It's so fun though, like what a nice change of scenery to being down south. Like in the Peak District, they're not actually mountains, they're just known as peaks and hills, but they are definitely way more, you know, significant than just being in the Surrey hills. We've had a pretty easy run so far. It's been mildly uphill, but it looks like now is the time where we start to climb. I can't see any scrambling points yet, but perhaps they're coming. We can actually see people right at the top. Yay! Already some people up here with a beautiful view. I'm ready for a snack, I don't know about you.
Yeah.
We have made it to the top. At least, well, maybe that's the top, but this is like, I feel like the main viewpoint where everyone's stopping. And it's so beautiful. So in my snack bag, we've got some squares. I might dig into the pasta though right now. I forgot to get a fork.
Oh no.
Oh.
We didn't get in.
Am I going to have to eat this with my hands?
Yeah.
Oh no. All right, we're setting off again now because if we wait any longer here, then I think I'll have to put my jacket back on because it's getting a bit chilly. So we got to get moving again, get the blood pumping again. I'll set my Apple Watch to keep going. We're coming up now to what I believe is the very, very top of the Peak District. I think it's Kinder Scout. I had to take my hat off. My head was getting sweaty. I really need to get contact lenses. I actually had an appointment about it the other day, but I need to have another one, and I think I'm gonna get some dailies because I'm only a -1 and a -1.25, which in the grand scheme of things isn't like that much. I can still function without the glasses, but it is so much nicer having them. Like I can see in HD, but it is a bit annoying when you're on adventure days just having these bulky things on your face. And when I'm wearing a mask and stuff, it's not nice to have them steam up. Oh, oh, so cool. Yeah, go on, yeah. Oh.
Got to go down again, bear with.
Oh, okay. Oh, that looks sick! Woohoo! So we're now traversing along the top of the mountain peak, and there's many rocks. It's very cool, very different, and actually not even half as kind of windy as I was expecting it to be, because they do say that this part of the hike is very exposed. Our elevation gain has been 418 metres.
Smashing it.
Absolutely fantastic. Like you're on Mars or something. Well, not quite. It's just a cool little rock formation. Nice. You probably came down the worst bit to come down. Oh no.
Oh no, I can't go wide. Oh no!
How's she gonna get herself out of this situation?
She's freaking Spider-Man.
You should go on Teenage, well, not Teenage Ninja Turtle, a Ninja Warrior. American Ninja Warrior, that's the one. More rock formations, how cool does that look? Maybe that's the top point. Now I'm just confused as to where the actual top point was. Yeah, go on.
Oh yeah, there's a footbit.
Yeah. Well done.
Grazie.
Grazie. Prego. So this is Jacob's Ladder, which we're going down now, which is very, very popular. And it's so beautiful. Yoo-hoo. We're almost there. Well, kind of. Got a few kilometres to go. Woohoo! We see the car park. We did it. Absolutely smashed it, and the time 2 hours and 49 minutes, and we were both just saying that we don't think that that was difficult. It was very fun, it was very beautiful, and the scrambling bit
wasn't exactly a scramble. It was just a bit steep and it only took 5 to 10 minutes anyway. I do not believe that you need to be super fit to do that hike. I think that anyone with relative fitness could complete it, because that's the first one that we've done. And no, it was great. Really enjoyed it. Highly recommend. So now we are going to get in the car and we're going to drive to Castleton, I think is the name of the town, which I have been to before and it was super, super cute. We're going to get some lunch. It's the Hope Valley. It's so pretty.
It is pretty.
I'd go as far to say that this is the prettiest road in the UK.
Oh.
That's my claim.
That's a big claim.
Yeah, that's I've said it.
You said it.
Oh no.
Oh. Do you want to go, mate?
Go on, mate.
Go.
Oh Jesus.
I'll just let a sheep cross the road. If I don't die today, it'll be tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
RMU.
There's loads of pubs here, but that one looks like there's some outdoor seating available, so yeah. Let's have a look. Celebratory drink. She's got a bit of food envy though, because dang, that's nice. So here in Castleton, you actually have the National Park Visitor Centre for the whole Peak District. So I guess this is like the centre of the Peak District. We're walking back to the car now and there's this outdoor shop and I really want to go in just because on the little sign it says jackets, boots, camping maps and weird fish clothing. Now I thought I'd read that wrong, but I haven't. It literally says weird fish clothing, so I really want to have a look. Oh, it's the name of the brand, Weird Fish. That makes so much sense. Now, I can't be the only one that's been into that store simply out of curiosity about what Weird Fish clothing is. But I'm glad I went in. I actually ended up purchasing a coat, not from the Weird Fish brand, but from a different brand. Anyway, I'm obviously now back home in Woking, and we didn't actually do just one hike in the Peak District. The day after, we did another hike, which I decided not to vlog, but I almost regret not filming it because it was so beautiful. I did get a few clips on my phone, which I'll show you now, but it was called the Derwent Edge Walk. It was another hard-rated trail that I found on All Trails. It was just over 15 kilometers, so it was longer and there was a higher elevation to the walk as well, but it was just absolutely beautiful. Both Emily and I were like, we cannot believe that this is the Peak District. We can't even believe that this is England. I thought it looked like it belonged somewhere, at least in like Scotland or the Lake District. So we were really, really pleasantly surprised and we just had absolutely gorgeous weather for it. So I highly, highly recommend doing that walk as well if you happen to be in the Peak District. Emily and I planned this hiking weekend. We wanted to do 2 big hikes 2 days in a row because this is kind of all part of my training, because when we're going to be in Pakistan, we're going to be doing a fair amount of trekking day after day for several days. So I've got to make sure that I've got that stamina in my legs to keep going day after day with the hikes and not have any issues. I mean, really, I'm not mad at all about the fact that I have to train for this because it means that I'm going to get to explore some new parts of the UK and just feel fitter in general, which I already do, and I'm still doing my Couch to 5K program. I'm currently on week 5. I've never had to stop or anything just yet. Some days are better than others, but on the whole, I'm really enjoying it. And I'm really, really looking forward to actually reaching the finish line with it and being able to run a 5K. That would be really, really cool. So yeah, my fitness and training plan in the lead up to Pakistan isn't completely regimented. Like I haven't block planned every single thing that I'm going to do. But in general, I just want to get myself in the outdoors more, practice hiking for several days in a row. I'm definitely gonna always try and choose the hard level hikes that are on All Trails. And also, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I'm very, very glad that I paid for the premium membership, which means that I get to download the maps offline, because on both the hikes that I did in the Peak District, we completely had no service for pretty much the entire time, which means that we wouldn't have been able to see where we were going if I hadn't downloaded it offline. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know if you would like to see more of my training hikes and just these vlogs where I'm documenting my walks around the UK. I really enjoy making these UK vlogs, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!